Okay, we want to find the perimeter and the area of this figure. We're going to use 3.14 for pi, and we'll round our we'll round the answers to 2 decimal places. Okay, so let's start with perimeter. Okay, and remember perimeter. Say perimeter here. Perimeter. Perimeter is the distance around the outside. Okay, so for perimeter, we're going here, 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 and here. So that's the perimeter. And then for area, area is the two-dimensional space inside. So in red, this is the area. Okay, so in blue, we're trying to find the distance around the outside. That's the perimeter. And in red, that's the internal space or the area. All right, so perimeter first. Perimeter first. Okay, so let's go back to the original diagram. Now, what we have here is 4 semicircles. So here's semicircle number 1. Remember, a semicircle is half a circle. And here is semicircle number 2. Okay, so that forms 1 full circle. And then let's use green here. We have another half circle and another half circle. So that forms another full circle. Okay, so we have 2 full circles. So the perimeter of this given shape is the same as the perimeter of these 2 identical circles. Now, the perimeter, which is, when we're talking about circles, we don't actually use the word perimeter. We call it circumference, but circumference is the perimeter of a circle. So let's say in parentheses here, circumference. Perimeter is the circumference is the perimeter of the circle. Now, we're given that this side here is 7 centimeters. That's the diameter of the circle. And the formula for the perimeter is pi times the diameter. Okay, we're using 3.14 for pi. So the perimeter of the blue circle is 3.14 times 7. And for the green one, it's the same thing, 3.14 times 7. Okay, so we have basically 2 of the identical values. Okay, so we could bring up our graphing calculator here. And let's see if we could turn this thing on. There we go. Okay, so 3.14 times 7. Okay, so each one of these is 21.98. So we're going to just multiply that by 2 because there's 2 of them. Okay, so 43.96. And the directions say round to 2 decimal places. We don't have to round because it's exactly 43.96. Okay, so 43.96, and we're working in centimeters. Okay, so that is the perimeter. Now for area. Okay, so for area, well, again, we have 1 circle coming from here and here. Okay, so there's 1 circle. We have a second circle coming from here and here. Okay, so there's circle number 2. And then let's switch to red. Then we have this square in the middle. Now we didn't use square for perimeter because that's on the inside, but area is the inside space. So basically, circle plus square equals the area. Now, let's start with the square because I think that's the easier one. The square is 7 by 7. So the area of the square is 7 times 7, or 49. So let's say 49 square centimeters. And now the radius, so now we need the radius of the circle because the formula for area of a circle, is pi times the radius squared. So we need the radius. We have the diameter, so let's use blue up here. We have the diameter of the circle, so this is given. This is 7. So the radius is half of the diameter. Okay, so half of 7 is 3.5. And same thing for the green circle. Half of 7 is 3.5. Okay, so we have pi times the radius squared. Okay, so that's 3.14 times 3.5 times 3.5. And again, same thing for the blue. Pi 3.14 times the radius times the radius. So let's bring up our calculator one more time. So 3.14, that's pi, times the radius again, because it's the radius squared. So 3.14 times 3.5 times 3.5 gives us 38.465. Okay, so the blue circle has an area of 38.465. The green area has a, let's do it like this. So, oh, no, we don't need that. 38.465 plus 38.465 plus 49. So let's say down here. Well, right on the bottom, we'll give the calculation, and on the top, this is the area. So we have 38.465 plus 38.465 plus 49. All right, and that should give us our area. Okay, so we'll take that, add another 38.465, and we'll add the 49. Okay, 125.93. $125.93, and this is square centimeters. Remember, perimeter is length, so that's centimeters. Area is two-dimensional space, so that's measured in square centimeters. Okay, and that about does it. Perimeter of this figure is 43.96, and the area, well, 43.96 centimeters, and the area is 125.93 square centimeters.